Good morning. Welcome to my home and welcome to my heart. Today I wanted to do a feel it meditation. I have some ideas of where I would like to go with this, but I'm going to be inviting myself to connect with Master and create a meditation and just do a meditation that is based on healing and sending out balance and love to the planet. To all the people on the planet, to the seasons on the planet, to all the elements, the earthly elements on the planet. As we each do this and as we each practice in our own personal practice, and we send out a vibration, and we send out an intention of power and of love and of healing and of peace, our vibration, our intention goes to the next person, and then their vibration is lifted, and that goes to the next person. They've actually done studies about the Schumann resonance of the planet and how it resonates, and they've also done, there's lots of places that keep track of crime statistics and statistics like that, and there have been, and I have to look up the study, I'm not sure where it is, but I know that I have read about it, where they've done studies where when people gather at certain times and meditate or have World Day of Prayers or World Day of Fasting and things like that, that in specific areas where there's a concentration of people that are engaging in that energetic practice, that the crime rates really drop, and that people start to calm and to feel softer and calmer and more present with themselves. And so we think that we're powerless in the world, but we're not powerless at all. We have so much power. As we take the Qigong principles and we take the process of going into our meditative practice where we bounce or we tap and we release extra energy that we're ready to release, as we take personal responsibility to refine and not even improve, to refine and expand and enlighten ourselves, that has a ripple effect to it. And so as we engage in that practice today, I invite you to feel into, I will guide a practice that will be guided by my spirit, by my master. But and in the same space, I invite you as you practice to either follow along with mine or expand it and change it into what you are guided to do and what you are guided to connect with, in the energy and the feelings that you're guided to connect with yourself in your own meditative practice. So I'm just going to wait for a minute because there's going to be a lot of, well, there might not be dogs barking. So let us begin by tapping on the inside of our eyebrows, 7, 8, 9, and on the outside of our eyes, and underneath our eyes, and under our nose, and on our chin area, and down our whole body. As we tap on our body, we're catching meridian points that have all kinds of endings to different, we're on the left armpit here, to different organs and body parts in our body, and on the the right side, and down the inside of the torso on the left side. So this may look like it's kind of hokey. Like, what is this lady doing? Tapping on her body all over the place. What good does that do with the planet? We are rubbing the kidneys. And now we're going to tap on the sacrum. Now we're going to begin to bounce. And I feel connected to my wood here. I feel connected to my wooden floor. My carpet is wool, which came from an animal. I feel connected to the ground, to the chi fields of all of these things in me, near me. Everything has an energy. We are connected to everything in the earth, every piece of furniture in here, every piece of, I'm connected to you, you're connected to me, I'm connected to my animals, I'm connected to the phone, sometimes in an addictive manner. As we bounce, we are letting go of any little extra bits of energy that are no longer ours. They've come, they've given us messages. We've probably received the messages if they're ready to release back into the universe. We've made some changes in regards to those messages, some organic changes that work specifically for us. We're ready to release them back into the universe and make space for something bigger. Make space for something newer. Make space for an expansion. And that expansion has a root and a fullness in unconditional love. So as we breathe in through our nose and breathe out through our mouth, here we are letting go. So often we hear, and there's songs about letting go, let it go, can't hold it back anymore. So as we think about bouncing and letting things go, things that we don't need to hold on to. I've had real good lessons in letting go in the last 2 weeks. And they've really cleansed me and actually physically, as I'm learning more deeply, I had the information, but now I'm putting it into my body. I'm just at that space now where I'm starting to understand, what does letting it go mean? And it's a change of a visualization. And so often things that we need to let go of are in interpersonal relationships. And that's where this was as well, and is as well. And as I choose to, in places where I would get rigid before, where I would get critical, where I would get resentful, usually because whatever they were doing creates more work for me. And so my mind would say, well, it's legit because you want them to learn something so that they don't create more work for me. But as I'm starting to let go of that feeling and just see them with love, they're doing their very best, I'm doing my very best. That's changed me. And I don't always resonate and stay in that space, but as I stay in that space and go into that space more and more and more, I get more release in my body. My body heals faster. As we bounce, I just want to tell you, I'm very rarely sick, and you can hear in my voice that there's a bit of congestion in my sinuses. But over the last few months, as I've been going deeper into this work, I've actually been, and sometimes this can happen, I've actually experienced more sickness more often. That's interesting. The trailer's just coming onto my place that I don't recognize. I'm experiencing more illness more often, but this last little one has come for about 3 days, and it's come after a very deep massage that I know I was releasing a lot of emotions. And it wasn't that I cried through the massage, it's just that I'm ready to let go of stuff that's been stuck in my body. And then on Friday I got sick, and on Saturday my sinuses really, really drained, and I thought, oh, this is going to be another 3 weeks. And Sunday, it's almost gone, and today it's almost completely gone. So we can feel, our bodies can physically release sludge, release stuff. When we're starting to get really connected into this practice, into the practice of receiving ourselves, our body says, oh, great, thank you. Let's get rid of this other stuff and make room for some really good stuff, which is love and light. And it lets go of the sludge. It just lets go of it. And it can be actually a physical process. I really believe that this last little illness, which I'm going to call now a cleanse, was an energetic process. So let us begin to let our hands float above our body, our head. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Softening and releasing. As our hands are above our head, observe. Observe in our bodies where our bodies would like us to release, where we're holding, where we're maybe out of alignment. And alignment means that we're reaching up, we're stretching up from this string in the center of our head up into the universe, and everything else is being very gently pulled to the earth in a beautiful alignment by that gravitational force. And because this string here is supporting us and connecting us to the universe, the gravitational force that takes us back to the earth does not compress us, but it aligns us. It's different. Because if we're not stretching up from here, we're collapsed into the earth. If we're stretching up from here, we are now aligning. Because we can't help but hang straight and hang in alignment if we're connected and strung to the universe from the top of our heads. So our chins drop down, our spines stretch out, we open up channels, our hips open up, our ankles open up, our knees open up, our elbows open up, our shoulders open up, our wrists open up. And as we bounce and stretch down and swivel back and forth. As you swivel back and forth, remember a time in your life, or create a time in your life. How did it feel? How would it look like when you were totally happy, completely joyful, perhaps as a little child, perhaps in a creative space where you just create exactly how you would feel if you had no cares in the world, perfectly content, full of gratitude, full of love, full of peace, full of joy, full of happiness. Feel that space right now as you're in, breathe, and breathe out through your mouth. As we breathe in, we're feeling that place of joy and happiness and contentment, gratitude, that total bliss, in need of nothing, feeling totally euphoric. That becomes our healing code as we have that memory, and we embrace that memory in this moment. That memory heals ourselves in this moment. And as we embrace it again in another moment, it adds more healing to it. As we breathe in through our nose, we're going to breathe out through our mouth and release ourselves into a quiet stillness. Feel your beautiful qi. Bringing our hands to our lower dantian. Women, your right hand is next to your navel. Men, your left hand is next to your navel. Feel our palms are full and our fingertips are tingling. This is qi. This is activated qi. Our elbows are open from our armpits. And here we give the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together as one. And we smile, and our body is softer. And now, as we've given our password, we step into the emptiness, that space of unconditional love and all possibility. And we are buoyed up in that unconditional love. And here we see our Master coming towards us across the universe. We feel their presence surrounding us. We feel their love, their unconditional love. And your Master can be your own inner knowing as well. You choose your own Master. A purified being, someone who you want to become like, who guides you and leads you, with whom you feel safe. We call upon this Master's energy to set the intention for our practice. Dearest Master, with deepest gratitude in my heart, I set the intention for my practice today to have my energy fine-tuned as it connects with Thee and accesses Thy energy. Feel that oneness with Thee. To heal the planet, to heal the people on the planet, to heal the hearts of the people on the planet, to release anger and hatred and anxiety and fear. It all comes out of fear. So I set the intention for my practice today, Master, to release in myself those things and receive the unconditional love that Thy universe has to give me. Now that we've set that intention, we can go deeper into our practice. Here's an energy ball of yin and yang. These are opposite energies, all the opposites of the earth. When we get too identified with one of the opposites or another, we lose the energy, we lose the wisdom of the other side. And so as we take yin and yang and this energy ball of yin and yang and we balance it, we join it and balance it. We can use our visualization to bring into this beautiful energy ball of yin and yang, this ultimate balance. We can invite ourselves in there, our physical body, our mental body, our mental mind, our spirit, and our soul. We can invite ourselves into this beautiful energy ball of yin and yang and see yourself there, suspended in the center. Feel how wonderful it feels to be completely balanced, to be at one with the universe, to be at one with your heart, to be at one with your master, to be at one with all things, all people. Now as we feel ourselves in that balance, and we see others on the edges, and we think, I'd like them to feel that too. And so we invite in, first we're inclined to invite in people that we love. And so we invite them into this energy ball too. We're just like a little child that's discovered a new delicious flavor of ice cream, and we just want to share it with everyone. Oh, taste this. Isn't this wonderful? Don't you just love this? So as we invite in the people that we love, they come in and they partake of this feeling as well. And then we see outside the energy ball as well others that might be confused or angry or hurt or fearful. And we look at them and we feel what we have here in the deliciousness of this feeling now, and we say, I want to share it with them too. And so we invite them into the energy ball as well. And because this is an energy ball that fills the whole universe, it can also hold as many people and energies as we wish. And so as these others that have been outside the energy ball feel the energy of our love, the energy of the love of the universe, they too want to step into the ball. As they step through the energetic bubble of the ball, they are released from all of that anxiety, all emotions that contract them. They're released and they step through as well. And they leave at the outside of this energy ball, this beautiful yin and yang balanced ball. They leave their identification with hatred, with fear, with anger, with anxiety, with sadness and depression and grief, as they enter the energetic membrane and cross through the energetic membrane of this ball. All of that is released. And we feel this whole ball expanding and embracing the whole world and all of the people on the planet. And our mind might want to say, oh yes, everybody but that one. And that is the one that is the most fearful. And that is the one that needs, that one that we don't want in here is the one that needs to be released from their Rigid stance is the most, and our love and the unconditional love of the universe is what creates that release. And so we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. And we invite them in, and we trust that the universe, the beautiful unconditional love of the universe, will wash them free as well. And our energy ball expands bigger and bigger, and wider, and it's full of all the colors of the rainbow and all the nuances of colors, and each color has its own connection to a body part in our body. This energy ball is bigger, and now it expands to all of the people that used to live on the earth that have now passed on to the next realm. And any sadness and grief that they're holding out there as well is all released as well. Generational healing is happening in this energy ball. Here we receive all unconditional love from the universe. And we share it, and we bask in it together as a humanity, as the humankind. We're all in this together. We're all wrapped in the same love. And in this energy ball, everyone is released to be able to feel it. Released from their sadness, released from their grief, released from their anger, from their hatred, from their rigidities. And we are all basked in love, bathed in love, saturated in love, super saturated in love. And it drips from one of us to the next, and it vibrates and it hums. There's a glorious song. You will hear your own song in your heart. You feel that connection to your master. You'll feel the unconditional love of the whole universe. The divine, the source, your inner knowing, your inner light. All these creative powers within this beautiful yin and yang energy ball. And we are bathed and permeated by all of this beautiful energy. It is ours to claim. It is always there. It is always present. It is always ours to claim. It always has been and always will be. And as we feel that resonance, we feel the now we expand it with breathing of the universe. This beautiful energy ball. Breathing in joy. Connecting with our heart's energy, the beautiful red fire of the heart. As we expand this energy ball with everyone on the planet inside it, we use our breath. We breathe in the beautiful joy from the universe. We breathe out anything that's ready to return. And we breathe with and for everyone on the planet. And we bathe them with our intention in beautiful love. Breathing in that beautiful joy. We take this energy ball We let it float up above us into this peaceful place of connecting with heaven and earth. As we breathe in peace. And we hold this whole energy ball, the whole earth, all of the elements, all the weather, the people, the land, the core of the earth. We breathe in peace. We breathe in the peace and love of our Master. Peace, be still. We feel this energy ball hum as we all gather across the planet to embrace and send out this message of unconditional love to everyone and see a vision of everyone connecting in this manner. And hold that vision in our hearts and in our eyes and our mind. It's beautiful peace. In this moment, I am peaceful. In this moment, I breathe peace to the whole planet. Bringing our hands back down. And in this peacefulness, walk your right foot out. We breathe in contentment. I am content. The whole planet pauses and is content. We breathe out extra energy that's ready to leave our planet and go out to the edges of the universe. We breathe in contentment for the whole universe. Breathing in contentment and breathing out sadness and grief and pain, depression. Breathing in contentment. We are rocked like little babies. Perfect little babies. And our Master holds us in their loving arms and provides every need for us. Everything. And we are content. And in this contentment, we are healed. We come back to the center and we bring our hands to our heart and connect with our heart's energy. And bow in deep gratitude. We feel the blue water gratitude washing over us, washing away any fears. Fear is the wellspring of all the other contracting emotions. Fear is always the root that brings in anger, brings in hatred, and brings in resentment. Is always based in fear. And as we become grateful to our Master, and the science and the laws of the universe that heal us all, as we wish to partake of it, it is always there. As we breathe in gratitude and speak our gratitude, I am grateful for these changes. I'm grateful for my awareness as it sharpens. I am grateful for the healing I have received. grateful for the unconditional love of the universe and my master who created this universe. And we are healed. As we rub our hands together to harvest our chi, bring back that beautiful energy back into our bodies. And now that we've gone through this practice together and expanded our energy out to the whole planet and set the intention to do so, it continues to vibrate. That intention continues to go out. And the people beside you are blessed. And everyone with whom you will come in contact today will be blessed by your energy, no matter when you see this. Bring our hands to our face, fingers on either side of our nose, draw a hairline, draw a heart on our face, running our hands by our hairline. Say to ourselves, I love you, and use your own name. I love you, Roxy. We are healers. You are a healer, I am a healer. We heal with our hearts and we heal with our thoughts. And we especially heal with our connection to the universe, our connection to our master, our connection to all of that wisdom and power in the whole universe. And as we learn how to connect and how to understand it more and more and more, we access that power more and more and more. We become more and more and more of who we already are. We just simply don't know it yet. Tapping down our bodies. This beautiful body that receives information, carries information, holds messages, holds storage. And as we refine it and purify it with loving kindness and loving acceptance, we are free. Tapping on our sacrum. Tapping on our hips. Tapping into our groin. Down to our knees, the top of our knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, into the back of our knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in the left knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, in the right knee. We're opening up channels again, back into the earth, up into the universe, and up on our toes and drop to our heels. If you're pregnant, don't do this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Namaste. I love you. I'm so grateful to have you with me. If you would like more information on how to connect with me, to go deeper and to expand our practice and to understand things, to see the Qigong classes that I offer. I teach Spring Forest Qigong Level 1 Qi Activation class. I've got one coming up at the end of this week. If you go to my website, roxywright.com, you will see them on my calendar. Join me. Learn more. Learn how to expand this. If you felt something in this meditation, I invite you to please put things into the comments. I'd love to connect with you. I'll respond to every comment as long as I see it, but I'll respond to comments. And I'd love to connect with you and hear what your thoughts are, hear what your experience is. I love you. Namaste. Come to my website, roxywright.com. Comment in the bottom.